Hello, my name is April Nicole Luevano, and this is my semester project on the San Andreas Fault for Geology 1301. So, what exactly is the San Andreas Fault? The San Andreas Fault is a sliding boundary between a Pacific plate and the North American plate. It is located in California, and it stretches from Northern California to Southern California. Some scientists say that the San Andreas Fault would be one of the worst earthquakes of all time, and that the quake itself would not be the biggest problem. Its aftermath would be disastrous. Some background on the San Andreas Fault is that the very southern part of the fault hasn't ruptured in around 200 years, which is a good thing because the less activity, the less likely the fault will rupture. And the northern part near San Francisco has had a lot more activity. Around those areas in the north, they have earthquakes a lot more often. An example of this could be in 1994. There was a 6.7 magnitude earthquake in the San Fernando Valley and two aftershocks of 6.0 magnitude. These earthquakes killed 57 people and thousands were injured. A magnitude scale describes the overall strength and size of an earthquake. If the magnitude is from 6.0 to 6.9, it may cause a lot of damage in very populated areas. According to research, if an earthquake happens with a magnitude of 8.0 or greater, it is called a great earthquake. It can totally destroy communities near the epicenter, which is the point on the Earth's surface vertically above the focus. So what type of fault and stress is the San Andreas Fault? The San Andreas Fault is a transform fault, and the stress is shear stress. A transform fault is contact between the two plates that slide horizontally past one another, or boundaries in which two plates move parallel to each other in opposite directions due to sheared stress. Sheared stress is the external force acting on an object or the surface parallel to the slope or plane in which it lies. So, what would happen if the San Andreas Fault were to rupture? Well, if it were to rupture during and immediately after the quake, buildings could collapse, and the quake could kill a lot of people and leave even more people injured. This will have a big impact on the infrastructure and the economy. So, in conclusion, the San Andreas Fault is not at all what people may think. It has been there for a long time, and one day it will shift, and we will have a lot of things to do. We will have to come together to clean up and start again. Thank you so much for listening and have a great afternoon.